Hello, I'm Mark from Dice Tales, and I'm going to do another redo of my Andor app. Watch it played. It's not a review. I don't think I've been through the game enough to review it yet. I do like what I've seen so far, definitely, and I know a bit more about the game to explain it a little bit better. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to try and add a time link to say this is where the game starts and ends. View. Hello there, my name is Mark. Welcome to my Dice Tales. I'm decided to redo one of my Andor videos, and I'm going to try and redo the first mission after the tutorial. I got a little bit of a sore throat, so I want to talk loud enough to be over the volume of the game. Anyway, hey, let's have a look at the lovely intro there. Very thematic, sitting down, kind of never-ending story, sitting in the attic reading a book. Right, so you see I'm up to the 4th mission, but I'm going to go back and redo the Great Hunt. You know what, I think I'm going to try it on a slightly harder difficulty level this time. Right, this mission's the first mission after the tutorial. You only get 2 heroes, the Archer and the Warrior. And when you choose to start... So, I think I must have got it in the background, so I'm going to start it again. I'm going to choose Challenging. Let's see how we go from there. So first of all, you choose the order that your heroes are going to go in. I'm going to choose my Archer to go first, and then my Warrior. The Archer basically comes equipped with a bow, which is an item that you can buy for any hero, and it lets them attack a monster and assist a hero in an attack from an adjacent space. So let's start this. The next morning, Prince Thorald paid the heroes a visit. A silver stag has been sighted in the watchful forest, and the prince, whose love for the hunt was known throughout the land, didn't want to pass up this opportunity. He invited the heroes to join the great hunt. Okay, we roll out the map, which looks just like the board game, and we get a little bit more story. I shall be waiting for you in the watchful forest, the prince declared. But do not tarry. Silver stags never stay long in the same place for too long. Only 2 heroes decide to join the prince on his hunt. Our quest is to meet the prince in the watchful forest. Okay, at the start of the game, you get to dish out starting gold and starting equipment. In this case, we're just getting 1 water bottle. 1 water bottle gives us 2 extra movements if we use it. I'll get to that in a moment. And I've just noticed a difference straight away. In normal difficulty, you got 2 water bottles. So they seem to think that the movement must be slightly extra. You can change between your heroes here and decide who to give the water to. And I'm going to give the water... Actually, since she attacks from adjacent, so you don't have to move as far. So I'm going to give it to the Warrior. And tick to confirm that. And there's no gold given out. So let's just zoom in on the map here. Right, we start in the castle. It's got 1 health, which means it can only take 1 monster to attack it. And then it would be 0 and then we lose. There's a well here, you can go there for extra hit points. So generally you can move and do an action. So I can move to the well and then drink from the well to get extra hit points. And each of these areas mapped out with the numbers basically is a movement, 1 track of time, 1 hour of time, and I've got 10 hours in a day. 7 hours I can do without taking damage. If I move into the 8, 9 and 10 hours, then I'll take 2 damage for every hour that I do that. So moving a space from 1 slot to another, or making an attack, they would count as moving us along this zone. So right now, I can also camp to skip a turn, but not end the turn and wait for my turn to come around again, just in case things are in the wrong order. The cockerel there is end the turn. The sword's a battle if there was a battle going on. And the boot is move, so I'm going to press the boot to move. And I'm going to go just adjacent to where the prince is. And end the turn because there's nothing else to do there. My warrior, he's going to actually go to the well, so I'm going to press the boot again. I'm going to go to the well. And I'm going to drink from the well. He's gained 5 hit points. And skip the rest of his go. Back to Chandra. she might as well grab that well. She's still adjacent, so I think she can still participate in fights if there's one going to be going on. So let's skip her turn, and now I'm going to get my warrior all the way over there. Ooh, I've just noticed something. No, right. Over here, A, B, C, D, E, that's how long you've got to complete the quest. So I've just been totally ignoring that. I've got to have met the prince by B, so I can't end the turn because I've got to get to the prince. So I'm going to leg it now, and let's get all the way. So 7 is going to get me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It must have been 7. I didn't quite count right, but we got there. The prince has been pursued. Start again. The prince has been pursuing the stag, but lost him in the fog. It suddenly. I can't read for children, can I? The prince has been pursuing the stag, but lost him in the fog. It drew in suddenly and could be very treacherous at this time of the year. You cannot be far. Scour the fog for the stag. I will wait for you here. May you be blessed with a successful hunt. Find and defeat the silver stag in the fog. Okay, so now we're still on round A. And we got till C to find the fog, to find the stag. And I've wasted my time going to the wells for extra hit points, and now I'm going to lose those hit points because I'm going to explore the fog. Technically, I could end the turn here and not take damage. So she's got an extra hour before she takes damage, so she might as well do one more explore. So let's press the boots. Let's go to number 52. Press the boots. Number 52. And you normally get bonuses in the fog. It could be a monster, it could be extra hit points, it could be gold, and we're looking for the quest point. Right, because she's got so many extra points, I'm going to skip that. Thorin, I'm going to leave you. I don't know how challenging it's going to change it monster-wise, so I'm going to end his turn. Because she just got extra hit points, I'm going to actually make her push it and explore another one. So she's just taken 2 damage for that, and she's found a stag. Right. So, not much we can do, so go straight to the battle. So I'm taking wounds because battling has put me another hour ahead, so I've gone into the 8th hour, now the 9th hour. Anyway, let's hope we do well. Bang. A 1. That's no good. So I'm going to push that and go to the next one. A 6. We'll keep that. Can't go higher than a 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's on 3 damage. I need to do that again. But I'm going to take damage again. So basically, you have a group strength, which is some sort of calculation based on your hit points and the number of heroes in the space or adjacent, if they can participate. And then they all roll dice, and they can all contribute 1 dice, sometimes 2 dice if they're wearing a helmet. We'll get to that later. Probably, well, maybe not even in this video. Go again, 3 hit points. Let's try and go for 6. I think 7 is back to my starting value. 4, don't think that's going to be good enough. 1, not good enough. 2, not good enough. Okay, we have to go with a 4. So 6 equal. And I don't have enough actions to go ahead onto another turn. And I must have lost some health there, I think. I don't know. Let's have a look. Right, so Chandra is going to retire, press the cockerel, the day ends. We've moved along from A to B, and we're going to try and kill a stag in C. And we've got plenty of time to do that. We've got another 10 hours in the day for that. Has the stag disappeared? Is it still there? No, it's still there. Good. It's not. And the wells have been replenished, so we can go back to a well on a new day. So, right, Walkie Warrior into there. Can't do anything this turn. Chandra. Initiate the battle. I was just thinking, should I wait for the warrior to initiate it? I don't think it matters. So we're trying to drag the warrior in, and that's increased our strength. So we've got a starting strength of 3, and we start the battle. The archer rolls her dice. 3. Let's say no. 6. Yep, take that. This should be good. Now the warrior adds his dice. If he was wearing a helmet, he could have taken those 2 3s as a 6. As I keep mentioning his helmet, we've not seen it yet. But in this case, I can only take 1 dice, so I'm going to take 5. I think enemies always have this helmet ability, so they always keep doubles. And I've done 14 to his 4, that's 10 damage. Whack. We've killed the stag. Let's hope it's not a spirit of the forest or something like that. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, now, for killing him, I've got a reward of 4 hit points, and I can dish them out between anyone that was in the battle. So I'm going to give all 4 to the archer, because she took a bit of a beating. There we go. Right, and warriors have appeared. Let's see what the story says. Clear my sore throat. I wonder if it's looking green, because it's in night mode, my camera. Ah well. My phone even. No sooner had the hero slain the stag than suddenly a loud cry rang through the fog. Something must have happened to the prince, the heroes thought, hurrying back to him. A black knight has broken out of the undergrowth on his mount and attacked the prince. Escort the injured prince safely back to the castle. The hero escorting the prince may not pass through a space with an enemy. Right, so we've got 2 enemies blocking our path. However, do remember at the end of the turn, they're going to move along the arrows. They only move 1 space each. I need to remember, do they move from the lowest space first to the highest, or the highest to the lowest? We'll pay attention when we end this turn. Right, so my warrior is currently on... I think we moved the archer. The archer's got lots of health again now, so... The archer just initiated combat, so she can't do anything. She's going to skip her go. The warrior is going to move into the next space. He can't initiate combat this turn. Okay, skip that. I don't think we're going to do a lot this turn. Right, I'm going to get a bit more health. Look at this. I'm going to go there and use that well. Skip the turn. Thor's going to camp. And they're going to move back in with the prince. Right, another trick to this is when I kill one of these monsters, I'm going to lose one of these letters. So if I kill him, I'm going to skip C and start in D. And then when the day ends, it's going to be E. And I'm going to finish this all off by G. I think... Kill this one. That one's going to move. That one's going to move in. I kill that one. Then... So I'm going to just try and kill the one on 48 and 49. So... Warrior, you're going to skip because you've just done well. And Thorin can now fight. And I think he can bring in the archer because she's adjacent. Yes, he can. I don't know why my group strength is so low. It must be the... because I'm used to playing it on normal mode. So we get... So it's even more imperative in challenging mode to group up. 6, that's what we like to see. Let's take that. So let's see if she can match it. Not a 1. Not a 1. Snake eyes. Oh! Yahtzees. Oh my god, come on. What? All 1s? Pathetic. Anyway, still might be good enough. 4, 6, 10, 4 off him. How many health does he have? Ooh, that's enough. Got 1. We got that 1. I wonder if I can change this slight greenness. Let's have a quick look. Oh. I must have done something to make it go green like that. Alright, anyway, now it looks like we've got 2 gold. Ooh, look, can we take either or? I'm just going to take the health for the warrior, because I think there's something about more health gives you more dice. More mites, there you go. So I don't know what that threshold is. So it's somewhere around 13, 14. Let's check out my character sheet. Yeah, there we go. So if your health gets to 14, you get an extra dice. If it gets to 20, I'm guessing that's might be another one, so that should be useful in combat. More chance of rolling a 6. More chance of rolling doubles. Let's have a look at the Archer's board. Same again. Is she just shy of 14? I can't quite read that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We'll have to check how many dice she's rolling. Because I fought, I can't move, so end his turn. Ooh, I don't think I can move the prince. Very tempted just to end the day. And have a look, see, I've lost my letter on that sort of bookmark icon there. You can always view the quest again over here. I'm going to end the turn because I want 49 to move on to 48. I want 16 to move into 13, so then we've got a clear run at the castle. That's my tactic. So, end that. End that. Can you just hear the music in the background? I hate that. It's one of those things you're recording and you don't know until the end. I'm not that skilled yet. There's probably better ways of doing it. Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, zoom in. Let's see what's going on. Does it matter if I make her shoot? Guess not. She wasting an action? I think she's wasting an hour either way, so she's going to attack from adjacents. Into Thorin's square, so Thorin's going to join the fight. Roll the dice. 1, 2, 3. She was rolling 4, now she's rolling 5 dice, so yeah, she's leveled up with the hit points. 3, no. 4, could do better. 3, 5, we'll take that. Won't risk the last dice. Don't know if there's any risk on doing that. I think I'm going to have to consult the actual physical rulebook. Yeah, we'll take a 5 there. So again, helmet thing, 2 4s could have been an 8. 13, that's enough to kill him outright. And now, I think I have a free path and enough hours in a day to carry my prince back to his castle. Da, 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 da. Don't think gold's important. I don't think there's any more quests to this quest. Zap. So now I will carry the prince on my back. She's on the prince is now on the archer's back. Oh, you can also change the sex of your character. So I could have a male archer if I wanted and a female warrior. That's quite nice. I think that's in the board game. I'll have to double check. I think they are double-sided character boards. And skip her turn. Warrior. Right. So now, if I kill that, that's tempting. I wanted to go and just, rampage, kill as much as I can, but I can't. Because if I did, it would move us on to G, which would end the quest. So just be wary of that. It's a little bit of a trick. I guess I'll just walk back to the castle. Sometimes it's one of those games where you play and then the next turn reveals something to you and you think, oh, I've got to start again, play that again. I think all adventure games are a bit like that. Even Descent, you suddenly feel like, oh, you can do that, can you? Right, next time we play, I'm not going to fall for that trap. Skip him just in case something else comes up, and now she should have a free run to walk to the castle, so... Oh, that's taking her through, so I'm going to cancel my boot. I'm going to say go to 16, then go to 17, so you can customise your route if need be. And, I've done it wrong. Right, 16, walk, 16, 17, double click on that. 1, 2, see, walking past number 13, completes and gives us the quest. The heroes managed to escort the prince to safety, of the castle, but they knew the attack on the king's son would only be the beginning of a bigger, much darker threat. Ta-da! Mission 1 done. Nice, easy one. It's just a step up from the tutorial. Basically, doesn't tell you what to do. You can go off on your own things. not much you can do because it doesn't really give you any gold. It even doesn't even give you any gold for killing things, so you can't explore that that rampantly. And also the quest is on quite a strict timer, so you had to pretty much do what I did there. The next quest, which is Help, expands it by making you explore fog. There's a little bit of a timer at the start of the quest, and then you're a little bit freeform at the end, and then it gets more freeform. The fairy quest seemed very freeform, and that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 quests all in all. I do wonder if there's going to be any new maps, or whether that's going to be paid content to come later on, because I think the board game has expansions for more heroes, and another map that sort of has, I think, your superheroic characters go off sailing or something like that. It has a sailing map. Right, so I'm going to tidy that over there. I like this game. I like it's a lovely way to pass the time. I love the music. I love the atmosphere and the book style. I like that it maps to the board game very well, though it's its own different quests. I just played that one on challenging. The only difference I saw, I think we started on slightly lower health maybe, and we got less equipment given to us at the start, so you can't just go racing to the shop to buy things. So that'll be interesting to see how it affects the next quest. And that's it. Legend of Andor. Another Watch Me Play It review. I might try and do the quests in order. If you encourage me, give me a subscribe, really, if you want to, and or just leave a comment. Say, yeah, let me see a few more quests before I decide to buy this. I think it's just over $5 on the Android store. I don't pay attention to what's on the Apple store, but it is out there on the Apple store. So I'm assuming it's very similar. Though on Board Game Geek, people were complaining about bugs on the Apple one, I think. I assume that's, again, I'm not paying attention, so I assume that they've been addressed. I've not had any problems with this one. The only thing problem with that, there's no in-volume control. Let's go to the options. Options. I don't think I've heard. Oh, that must be the language in the book that you're reading. I didn't think there was any voiceover work. Rules, tips, reset messages, GDPR, music on, music off. That's it. No sort of controls, so just your own phone controls for that. Right, I'm rambling now. So sayonara, peace and goodwill, and hope you enjoyed this. Watch me play it. Hello there, this is Malarkey, and this is Dice Tales, and this is an outro to my Andor review playthrough. Watch me play Andor. And I don't want to give spoilers away, but I feel like Legend 1, 2, 3 and 4 are a little bit tutorial-esque, and Legend 4 brings in the other game components of farmers, and which you can rescue farmers to bring back to the castle, which gives your castle health to withstand more monsters, so then you can let the castle take hits while you are off out adventuring. And I'm sure that Legend 5 is going to open up much more. So that is my Andor redo of the Watch Me Play It, of the Legend of the Hunts, first mission after the tutorial. At least the game bit I think made a bit more sense. These cuts at the end I think I need to make sense of and get better at. So please make a comment below and help me improve. So thank you very much. Thank you.